Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your August 16th to the 31st, 2019. That's 2019 money and career reading for you. Now, I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out. And I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude. So I want to thank you so much, whether you're new or old to this channel, for tuning in and stopping by. It's an absolute pleasure having you here. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information is in the description box below. It also has the links to the cards that I use. So let's see now, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what August 16th to the 31st, 2019 has in store for your money and career. Aries, August 16th to the 31st, 2019, money and career. Aries, August 16th to the 31st, 2019, money and career. Aries, August 16th to the 31st, 2019, money and career. Aries, August 16th to the 31st, 2019, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Aries, you are turning inward. You have the Hermit right here, which is also a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. So the last bit of August is going to be very impactful. It's going to be a time where you start weighing things. You're crowned with change. Pisces energy right here. Oh, you have the Sun card. That's beautiful. You're finding your balance, okay? Definitely there'll be a need to balance things when it comes to money. You're moving forward, all right? A connection with a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. Definitely a Pisces connection right here. Star card, you're getting your soul's wish. You have a lot of major arcana cards here. That's insane. Nine of Pentacles, prosperity coming in, your harvest coming in. Celebration, new job opportunities for some of you who are looking for it. Could be promotion for others of you. And this can also be celebrating where you are in your career, starting to look at the brighter side of things for others. Be patient. Be patient with the money that's coming. Be patient with the way that you're moving forward. I know for a lot of you Aries, I'm just going to move this a little bit. Okay, cool. I know for a lot of you Aries, you want things to happen a lot more quickly than they actually are, right? So that can be a level of contention for you, a level of frustration when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career, right? But know here, have patience because the money is coming. The money is coming. Let's see your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Aries, finance, money and career, finance and career. August 16th to the 31st, 2019. Aries, money and career. August 16th to the 31st, 2019. All right. This one right here, karma. All right, that's interesting. And this one, choice. That's brilliant. So there's something karmic that's going to be coming up, something where you might sit there and say, oh my gosh, why does this always happen to me? Or I'm always put in this situation, or I always have to work with these types of people. That's a karmic lesson. Some of our karmic lessons in this life, they aren't big, they're very small, but they have a huge impact on us, body, mind, and spirit. So with the karmic lesson here, know that you have a choice. You have a choice how you handle things. You have a choice of the way you move forward. Don't feel as if your life sometimes just gets taken out of your control. We all feel like that, but know here that you do have a choice to move forward to your prosperity and to your bounty. Right? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Aries, August 16th to the 31st, 2019, finance and career. Money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Aries. Okay. I'm going to actually go with these two. Determination and aura. That's beautiful. Put these back. Okay, so we're starting with determination. And what this says is determination is the power within to keep you from giving up on your dreams. For a lot of you, you are going to have that time where you sit there and you feel like things are taken out of your hands. And at times they are. Sometimes, you know, the universe takes the wheel, the universe takes over, and we have things happen in our lives where if we were planning things out, if we were able to do what we wanted to do, this would never happen. You know, we would head towards our dreams, we would accomplish our goals, and no one would ever come in our way. But life gives us challenges, and you are determined to meet your dreams. You are determined to use the power of your soul in yourself to guide you forward. The color that shines through here is purple. That's healing and cleansing your crown chakra. Is going to be highly beneficial for you. Then we have aura. A healthy aura keeps your energy in balance and harmony. So keeping yourself in balance, keeping yourself in harmony is going to be very, very important. Also checking in with your energy. And I know that sounds funny for some of you to sit there and say, okay, check into yourself and check into kind of the energy that you're vibrating out. Because you know when we're having a really bad day, and believe me, I know this for sure, but it radiates from us like heat on pavement, right? So that's what can happen. And this is what, and the card here, and what Spirit is saying, is to make sure you center yourself. Make sure you calm yourself. Make sure you take time to move yourself forward, okay? And to check in with you, Aries, because that's going to be very beneficial when it comes to money coming into your life, but also when it comes to the progression of your career. Karma. Karma is a universal teacher, sending forth lessons from past and present. So again, like I said before, there will be times where you go, why does this always happen to me? What is going on here? Why is this, part of my life? Or why do I have to work with these people? Or, just things like that, irritants that come up where you're really sitting there and going, I thought I was done with this. I thought we had moved past this. It's karmic. It's karmic because it hasn't been dealt with. It's karmic because it's a big lesson on your life path, even if it's something as small as saying, I stood up for myself. I said, you know what, I'm done. That's it. If you say that to yourself, Aries, that can be your karmic lesson. Because here, there's a sense of really focusing on what it is that you want and where it is that you're heading, finding your balance. When it comes with money, okay, it can very well feel that you make the money as fast as it's being spent. And that could be a real level of frustration. There's things you want to save up for. There's places that you want to go within your life. There's a place that you want to get to. And right now, everything is just kind of feeling out of balance, feeling like it's slipping through your fingertips. Know that that time is coming to an end. Choice. You're in control of the choices set before you. You are in control of your life and yourself, even when you feel like you are completely out of control. Sometimes we are only in control of our reactions to things. So know here that the way you handle things, the way you handle yourself, the way you let other people's energy affect you is going to be highly important, but there's also going to be this sense of, what Spirit is saying is there's going to be this sense of disharmony, okay? When it comes to the way that you want to be and what you need to know and what is going to be one of the hardest things to know during these 10 days, oh, not 10 days, these 15, 16 days, is that you are turning inward. You are finding your soul, you're finding yourself, and you are setting down boundaries, clear, distinct boundaries for what it is that you want, where it is that you want to be, and how it is that you're moving forward. You have at your heart of everything here. Okay, well, first of all, let's just do this for a moment. You have a repeat of the number 9. You're coming close to the end of a cycle. You're coming close to a gathering of all your knowledge. That's why you need to step back. You need to look at your choices. It's going to be very beneficial to you as you move forward, especially with this Pisces energy, because you're going to want to let your emotions take over. You're going to want to let kind of your heart make all the decisions. And for you, Aries, sometimes that's a great place to be, but when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, if you let your heart make all the decisions, you're going to find that you're not in that financially stable place that you want to be, because you're going to go off of emotion and be like, okay, it'll come. And yes, money will come, and you shouldn't hoard it all away and think, okay, I'm just going to live for savings, I'm just going to live for retirement. But there needs to be that balance here, and that balance is very important during the last half of August. So we have the Hermit right here. This is, again, a Virgo time frame. This is a Virgo energy and a Virgo time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. You are turning inward. You are letting your passion guide you, illuminate your way, guide your feet as you move forward. But this illumination is going to be very important. The way that you see things, the way that you gain an understanding, there's going to be new light brought to situations of what it is that you want, how it is that you want to move forward. There's a shedding away of an old skin. There's a shedding away of an old way of life. And you're having this rebirth. Now, this rebirth leads you to a celebration, right? This can be new job opportunities. This can be, really working hard on your hobbies and seeing the way that you want to move forward. This is a celebration of family and friends. This is again, new job opportunities. It's moving house. It's progressing forward is what I'm seeing here. But you have to turn inward first. And you really have to boil down what's the most important thing to you. Because you might find for some of you Aries right now that when you boil things down and what's the most important thing to you, they're not going to be the things that you're actually focusing your time and your energy on. And I know that sounds odd, but if the most important thing for you is to be able to have savings, okay, or to be able to enjoy your life and go out and do things, and you're working all the time, and you don't even have time to scratch your own head, then you're falling out of harmony with yourself. And that's what's going to make this last half of August, so much more difficult. So there needs to be a turning inward. There needs to be a looking at how it is that you want to move forward, where it is that you want to be, what it is that you desire, and prioritizing for the last half of August. Prioritizing is going to be very beneficial for you. You can also be celebrating with a Virgo here, but I really see that this Virgo energy is talking about you. Is talking about setting yourself free. You might have been very idealistic when you went into things, when you went into the job that you had, or when you started in the workforce, you were going to make this huge change, and you found that life was harder than you anticipated, and making that change was like being that drop of water in the ocean. It doesn't seem to have that effect that you thought it would. Okay? Don't give up on yourself. You are heading on your goal. You are heading to your goal. You are on your path, and nothing and no one can stop you. Okay? Except yourself. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's really the truth. You are moving towards the place that you want to be because you're crowned here with change. You have the Eight of Wands and then the Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands is change. The Eight of Wands is moving forward. The Eight of Wands is having to step back, look at everything and say, okay, this is what I want. This is where I'm heading. This is where I need to be. So know that a change is coming into your life because we have the Wands right here. That, for me, symbolizes career. So there will be a change in your career. Whether it's a very big change or a very small change, whether that change is becoming much more organized, or whether that change is becoming much more focused upon yourself, or, you change things up completely. You change jobs, you change offices, it can be something big like that. But what I'm seeing here is a change coming in. You need to look at it first. You need to digest it, see all sides of the situation. Then you look at your prosperity because your harvest is coming. Your money is coming. You're going to be working really hard during the last half of August, being really focused. Make sure you take a bird's eye view of things. Make sure you look at the bigger picture because there is a sense here that you can be caught up in the change so much, and you can be caught up in everything that's happening and the emotions and the desires of the way that you want to move forward, that you miss something very vital, and you'll sit there later on and be like, oh my gosh, I should have seen it. Now, you might say, what is that going to be? It has to do with somebody taking advantage of you financially, is what I'm seeing here. It has to do with not looking at all sides. If this is something new coming into your life, it's not looking at kind of the finer print and maybe being a bit discouraged when you see everything that this now entails and be like, wow, this isn't what I signed up for. So make sure that you're looking at things. Make sure you don't get caught up in one area of importance and kind of miss the other ones, because that's going to impact you financially as you move forward. Two of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. You're rooted with money right here. So you have endless prosperity. Now you might say, Dane, that would be nice if I actually saw it. And I completely understand that. But know that your essence radiates prosperity. That can be why people look at you and say, oh, you don't have, problems. You should hear my problems. And you're sitting there just absolutely frustrated with them because you're juggling enough right now. You have endless prosperity to you. You need to have your footing though. There's trickery going on. Yes, there is. There's somebody trying to take advantage of a situation, somebody who is looking at things, kind of playing off of your emotions. Also know that there is something that you are absolutely committed to shining through here, something that you want, something that you love, that moves you forward. You need your balance, you need your feet firmly planted on the ground, and you need the dock not to be wet. So it's kind of like moving from the dock onto firm ground is going to be very beneficial for you. Because here you have the waters raging, you're juggling, you're balancing on one foot. You can fall right into the water and just be kind of engulfed by it. And so when I see you falling into the water, it's falling into your emotions, it's falling into kind of a rut of, I'm not doing well enough, I'm not getting to where it is that I need to be, I'm letting things fall, I'm letting things slip. Procrastination can be something that you're going to be challenged with during the last half of August. So there needs to be a look, and there needs to be a look of how you're moving forward, okay? But there also needs to be realistic expectations that you're setting for yourself. Because some of you Aries are looking at a situation and you want yourself to be 15 steps ahead. And yes, that would be fabulous. But there's going to be so much added stress to your life that you're not going to have the celebration that you want. You're not going to have the joy that you want. And you're not going to enjoy yourself the way that you really want to. With the Seven of Pentacles, there is a need for patience when it comes to money. There is a need to know that you've planted your harvest, okay? You've planted your seeds. You are reaping the benefits of what you have sown. But you need to be patient because you want the fruit to be ripe. If you pick the fruit now, it'll be good. Yes, of course it will. But it'll be hard. It'll be not as enjoyable, not as sweet as if you wait. So know here that as you are gaining your balance, don't think, okay, I don't have my balance because I just need to charge ahead and I need to go on to the next thing before I've actually conquered this. No. Look at your situation. See what's important to you. See also, for some of you Aries, you're juggling way too much. You're trying to be Superman, Superwoman, however you identify yourself. Now you need to look at what your heart wants. And if your heart's saying, simplify your life. If your heart's saying, I don't need to spend money on everything for everybody else. If the heart is saying, I want things to be calmer and more centered, then start living what your heart wants. Because there is prosperity here. There's just so much that you're trying to do that it's bringing chaos. That's why you need to focus. That's why you need to have the center. You need to have this look at things. And you need to find that balance and have your roots go in. Okay? Because we have the Moon card right here. Now the Moon card represents a Pisces energy, February 18th. Well, a Pisces energy, yes, and a Pisces time frame, February 19th to March 20th, right? You spreading your wings, you finding your way, you facing your fears. Now it can be fears from February 19th to March 20th of this year. It can be fears from before. You can see that around that time frame of Pisces, you have certain things that come up into your life that really make you look at things, really make you reconsider things. And now that's being brought to the surface. Now you're spreading your wings. Now you're flying forward. You're seeing where it is that you want to be, what it is that you desire, how it is that you want to move forward. Courage is lighting your way. You're also having a new, it's not a moon cycle so much because, life isn't happening. We're not talking about the moon cycles right here, but you're having illumination brought to situations that had once been dark, that had once been overwhelming. Now you're moving forward in wisdom. Now you're spreading your wings. You're going to see that what once kept you back from being afraid, from being fearful, from being overwhelmed. You start to see that it wasn't as scary as you thought it would be. You start to say, yes, I can move forward. And yes, I can achieve my dreams, because right here you have the Sun card. This is prosperity, this is abundance, this is joy, this is happiness, this is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. There's a sense of you being a hero of your destiny. There is a sense here of moving forward in passion, moving forward in beauty, and really setting yourself free as you find this balance. Now here, with the Knight of Cups, this represents a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. Now we have right here the water sign of the Pisces shining through. So there's a need to guard your money, to embrace your harvest, and look at the bigger picture. Illuminations into the darkness is going to be coming, so your fears are going to be illuminated. You might find that during the last half of August, you're facing a lot of things that you would rather have kind of left on the shelf, and you would have thought, oh, I'm not brave enough for this. Now you're finding your courage. Now you're finding your prosperity. You're spreading your wings. You're moving forward. As you do so, you're looking at what's really important to you, where it is that you truly want to be, what it is that you truly desire. And in here, with the Knight of Cups, you're moving forward. You're rising above chaos of emotion. You have the Holy Grail within your hands, a symbol of love and sacrifice, almost beyond imagining, compassion. Compassion guides you. And that's going to be something that's going to be a little bit tricky for you, Aries. Because as you have compassion come into your life, there's going to be a way that you kind of want to help everybody, but there's not enough of you to go around. You're going to be spread way too thin. You need to move forward. okay? You need to move forward to what it is that you want, to where it is that you need to be, embracing your healing, embracing your prosperity. Now, also here, you can have a very good interaction with a water sign energy in this line right here. But a water sign energy can also be somebody who's throwing you off balance. So just be aware, because there's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and there's a bazillion of them in the world. So just be aware of people who are either acting way too emotional when it comes to a business situation, right? When it comes to, or when they're looking at money, they look at it completely emotionally, and you're getting drained because of that. They want what they want, and they're not willing to work or help towards it. That's going to be something that's not okay. There's also a sense here of when it comes to your work environment, when it comes to your career, there can be somebody who is just too emotional, and they're knocking everything off balance. Now, it can be that this is something that's happening way in their personal life. You don't even know about it. But there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a centering. Because what you have here is the Star card. Now, this is right before the Pisces time frame, and I love how they go into each other right here. This is January 20th to February 18th. January 20th to February 18th, and then February 19th to March 20th, right? But here you have your soul's wish being granted. Now, it's granted, but it's also heard. So for some of you, you're sending your soul's wish out into the universe, and it is being heard. When it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, there is something, when it comes to your money and career, there's something that you have been desiring. There has been a way that you want to move forward. Now you're turning inward, because as much as it's fantastic to put our intentions out into the universe, if we just sit there and say, oh, I'd love to have a new job, and then do nothing for that, or, oh, I'd love to, have whatever, more money come into my life and things like that, but then we sit on the couch, it's not going to happen. So here, with the Star card, you are first claiming the power of ownership by declaring it to the universe. And that might sound funny, but the first place that we start to change our world is between our ears. So our mind is the first place that we change our reality. We change how we see ourselves. So here, this is your soul's wish going out into the universe. You're sending that bird to be heard. And you've put the time, you've put the effort in. You know what it is that you want. You're getting a wish. And it might not be exactly when you want it that this wish is coming, okay, because it's in divine time, not our time. But this wish is being heard. You are turning inward. You are looking at what it is that you want. You're embracing your prosperity. You're embracing your happiness, and you're being patient, especially when it comes to finances, because there's something here. There's a shift that is going on that is going to be moving you forward. There's a shift here that's happening that's going to be changing the way you see your prosperity, but also changing and redefining what it is that you want and how it is that you want to move forward within your life, within where it is that you stand, Aries. You have a wish being granted. You have a wish being heard. You have a facing of fears, a harvest coming in, and celebration moving you forward. You have a connection with what your heart wants, a rising above chaos of emotion, an embracing of happiness as you start to listen to yourself, moving forward in celebration. Once again, this could be also new job opportunities coming your way. This could be taking a hobby and saying, okay, I want more time for this hobby, and one day I want to make it into a career. This can be looking at things and saying, okay, I want to change jobs. I want to move house. I want to have a fresh new start. I want to downsize. I want to upgrade. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. This is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be patient. Be patient with the prosperity that's coming. Be patient with the way that your life is moving forward, because you're going to see your harvest come. But you need to find the inner balance first. So when it comes to your money, you need to find the balance first within yourself, because there's something here during the last half of August that is knocking you off balance and is making you rethink things. Your subconscious message, Page of Cups. Strong water sign presence here. Again, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have the Pisces right here. You're setting yourself free. You're jumping out of the waters. Well, you're jumping out of the healing into the waters. But it can be for some of you, you're jumping out of the waters and into the healing. You're going into the cup to find your calm, to find your center. You have white on. There's a mourning that's going on. The green for the earth, for healing. But the white also for a purity of intention. This can be a youthful, Pisces energy. It can also be a Scorpio or a Cancer. But this is also being a student of what your heart wants. And for a lot of you, when it comes to making more money, when it comes to moving forward in your career, you have to be a student of what your heart wants, because there's something that's going on that's actually holding you back. And you're thinking, oh, I can't move forward, because it's almost like a bungee. You know, every time you get up to a certain spot, you get pulled back. Now you're looking inward, seeing what it is that you desire, and setting yourself free. And happiness does come because of it. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. It has been an absolute pleasure reading for you. It always is. Thank you for giving this reading a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I'll be reading for you all really, really soon. Bye, guys.